Peace and happiness to you. So listen, we're going to do some vibe coding today. I'm going to show you how to create a trivia game without having to code anything. You don't have to have any technical skills. You don't need to have any background in web development. It's all AI. So this is what you call vibe coding. So as you can see here, right, I am using a platform called AI GenSpark, right? So I gave it the prompt. Now, the most important thing is your prompt, your command. You have to know what you want to get out of the AI, right? So in this case, I want the AI to create so you're an expert. So this is the prompt that I gave it, right? I copied and pasted because I already wrote it. So, you are an expert AI game designer. Your task is to create a fully interactive, mobile-friendly, web-based trivia game, right? So that's what I want. I want it to create a mobile-friendly trivia game. And then this is what I want from the game, right? So the game should support multiple category, e.g. history, science, pop culture, sports, multiple difficulty levels, right? Multiple difficulty levels, easy, medium, and so on. So this is the command. This is the instruction. This is the prompt that I'm giving the AI so I can get the desired outcome. So this is what you call vibe coding. And you don't need to have any technical skills. You don't need to be a web developer. You don't need to be a graphic designer. You don't have to be tech savvy, but you have to know, you have to understand how to use AI, how to leverage AI, how to talk to AI, how to communicate with AI. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to hit enter enter, or what do you call it? Submit. So see, here we go. I'm happy to design. So there we go. It's starting, right? So now it's thinking, it's coding, right? It's going through it, right? As you can see here, boom, it's coding, right? So here, you see, it says coding. So now it's actually starting to create. So hands-free. So I'm not doing anything. So in less than 10 minutes or so, or less than 5 minutes, we're going to have our trivia game, right? So as you can see here, it's coding, right? I'm letting you see the magic. This is what you call vibe coding. If you're a small business owner, if you're starting a business, you need to understand how to use AI. Because if you're not using AI, your competitors are using AI. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you how easy this thing is getting. So this is what I created recently. Right. Well, let me start with this. So I created a simulator, right? It's called the Nutrition Vision Simulator. So basically, and this was all AI. I didn't code anything. This was just pure vibe coding, right? So this was a nutrition fact simulator. So basically, the simulator gives you the different, right? You choose your category of fruits or vegetable, right? So if I go fruits and vegetable, if I click apple or if I click banana, as you can see here, the nutritional fact is going to change. So it's not a static website. It's a website that actually has predefined templates, and it's right based on what you select, right? So if we select orange, right, it's going to give you the nutritional fact for orange, right? And then as you can see here, the nutritional analysis, it gives you the distribution, the calorie of distribution. So it's telling you, and you can see the legends here, right? And if I go at the bottom, right, and you see here, it says add to plate. So if I go add to plate, it's going to build a plate, right? And in this plate is going to tell you what your plate is consistent, what the nutrition that your plate is consistent of. So as you can see, so for example, so we did the orange, right? So let's go proteins, right? So boom, you see it changes. So it's chicken, right? So chicken protein, and it tells you the calorie distribution, right? So everything, it's fluid. It moves, right? It's not a static website that's just there. No, right? It's a dynamic website, meaning that, right, there's graph. I can even change the chart type, right? I can put it to bar, right? But I like the pie chart, right? Radar chart, right? I prefer the pie chart, right? Because the pie chart gives you a comprehensive overview of what you're looking for, right? And as you can see here, so if you go add the plate again, right? It's going to add it to the plate. And then it's telling you the total calorie that you are consuming for your food. Now, this is very educational, right? So I want you to start thinking what you can do with AI. And as I said, I created this in less than 10 minutes, right? I created this with the same platform here that you see here, right? As you can see here, it's still coding. In less than 10 minutes, we're going to have our trivia game, right? This is one shot, one prompt, no editing, right? We're going to see what the AI is going to cook up for us, right? So let me come back. Let me go back here. Let me just, let's go back to our example that we did, right? So same thing. So let's change the protein to, right, let's say if it was black beans, right? So boom, it changes it as well, right? So as you can see, so everything changes, right? The calorie changes, so the nutritional fact changes. And if we add that to plate, It's also going to, right, so our calories is going up, and it's telling you, it's giving you a recommendation. Now, this is all AI. I created this using AI, right? So if we change, let's go to dairy. All right, let's go to grains and carbs, right? So boom, brown rice, it gives you the nutritional facts. So it's dynamic, right? So it moves. Right? If we go to add to plate, it will add it to plate, as you can see here, and then the calorie goes up, right? So, and it's giving you a plate balance assessment. Now, this is very educational. I want you to start thinking what you can do with AI right now. This is why I'm going to be doing some workshops. I'm going to leave the link below. If you want to do a one-on-one training session with me, consultation session, or just training, and you want to know how to leverage these tools, how to leverage it to get the most out of your, right, whatever it is, industry that you're in, occupation that you're in, right, so you can start creating these dynamic simulators for yourself, right? Whether you are a professional, a small business owner, whether you are trying to start a business, AI is, listen, AI is, it's inevitable, right? It's becoming a necessity, right? It's becoming indispensable, right? You gotta have it. So let's go back to our example here. Now, let me show you something else that I did. So I went to this website here. I took the this restaurant, right? So I took their menu, So listen, you can even create a landing page, or you can create. So I took their menu, right? So it's a restaurant, it's a Caribbean Canadian restaurant. So I took their menu, and then I created, I went to the same, oh, look at that. Our trivia game is ready, right? So, but let me just finish what I was saying here, right? So I took the menu, right? I took the company or the restaurant's menu, and then I was able to create, well, the AI was able to create, right? I was able to prompt it. I gave it a prompt. I gave it the instruction, and it created a game, right? So it created a restaurant game. So for example, right, as you can see here, right, because the restaurant is Caribbean and Canadian cuisine, and then they have Haitian menu, and then they have Canadian menu. So if we go start Haitian menu around, right, as you can see, there's a score, there's a timer, and then it gives you, here's the gameplay, right? So customer wants here, so this is what the customer wants, free Thai, and then boom, you can enter that here, and even has the pricing too for the restaurant, right? So you basically want chicken and Creole sauce, boom, and then you hit complete order, right? And then it will tell you, okay, the order is complete, right? So this is what you can do. So if you go back here, right? So this is the different types of game that you can create. Let's see the mini games, right? So what can we do with the mini games? Let's play the mini games, right? Okay, let's go start game. All right, okay, so let's play this. What do we do? Okay, we just click on this. All right, okay, there, collecting points. So I think you gotta click on the fish, right? So this is the power of AI, and this was created in less than 10 minutes, right? All using AI, and all I did was I just took the company's menu, right? I went to their website, the restaurant website, and I took their menu, and then it created an interactive game, right? So you can play the game, right? So here, right? I think you can play this game, but you see the point, right? So the point is, you can do a lot with AI. You can be very productive with it. You can come up with creative things to do, right? Let's go leaderboard, right? And then at the end, you can see the leaderboard, the points where you stand, and then people can share that on their Instagram page, Facebook, the score result, right? And then at the bottom, it has the website, and they can go directly. But this is what you can do. So this is something that I did, right? So now let's go back to the main video. So here we go. So our interactive trivia game is ready to go, right? And you see, it took less than what? Less than 10 minutes. I'm doing this live, not live, but I'm doing it, right? I'm uploading this, but I'm not editing anything from this, right? So our trivia game is ready. So let's go here. We're going to click, let's preview it in a bigger window, right? See if it's going to, so here we go. Here's a trivia game, interactive trivia challenge. Test your knowledge across multiple categories and difficulty levels. So let's try now, okay? Choose a category. So let's go history, right? So let's check history. There we go. Difficulty level. Let's go easy, right? Time running. So it has 13 seconds. Okay, which empire was ruled by the Genghis Khan? Was it the Mughal Empire? Let's click that. Yeah, you are correct. And the next question, who was the first president of the United States? First president of the United States, I don't know. I am not in the U.S., so I'm going to guess George Washington. Okay, that's correct. Which ancient civilization built the pyramid at Giza? So everybody knows that. The Egyptians. Okay, so this is the game, right? So, right, and then you can go on, who wrote the Declaration of Independence? I don't know that because I'm not in the States. I'm not a U.S. citizen. So let's check that. Okay, so it's right. Oh, no, it's wrong. So this is the trivia game, right? So as you can see, I built this in less than 8 minutes, right? And you can see here the points collected, next question, and so on. So, okay. And then, right, and so you got 5 out of 10 questions, right? So let me just go through it quickly so we can just, which they call it Great War, what's called Great War? I don't know, right? World War One. Okay. Anyways, but you get the point, right? So let's go through all the questions. Okay, want to show you. Okay, let's just go here. But you see, so we have a functional game. It's good. It's live, and I can share this link directly online, and people can go and play. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share this link to this game, right? I'm going to put it there so you can go and test it out and play. And I have my links to if you want to know how I created this game, you can, as I said, I do training, right? I'm going to be doing some workshop. I'm going to be doing some training. So if you want to contact me for training, you can either send me an email or go to the website below here, AIBizFactory.com, or just send me an email, and then we can do a one-on-one training session. I will be doing a workshop. It's coming up very soon. Starting a membership. I'm going to be doing a membership, an online academy to show you the power of AI, how to leverage AI in your business, in your day. So as you can see here, we have our live game, right? Our game is live, right? And then you can select the difficulty level and so on. So medium, hard, right? So it's right. 10 questions, and you have 10 seconds to complete the questions, so on, so, right? What else can I say? This is AI. This is what you call vibe coding. I didn't code anything. I just gave the prompt, I gave the instruction, I gave the command, and then we have a fully functioning game, right? You select your level, say hard, right? There we go. You can go through the questions, right? If you get it wrong, okay, I got it right, right? Let's go back, quit the game, yes. Let's go, what else? Science. So as you can see, the game is functional, right? The game is good to go, right? So you can play, right? I don't know what else to tell you, right? This is AI. This is vibe coding. As you see, I did this in less than 10 minutes. But listen, let me show you some other examples that I've created as well, or what you can create, other examples that I've done for clients. So you can also create what do you call it? Sales funnel, right? So this is a sales funnel that I created for my business. This is all AI, no coding. You don't even have to be a designer anymore, right? But you have to understand your craft. You have to understand your industry. You have to know, okay, what is it that I can use? What type of tools can I use in my industry? And you have to know how to use AI. You have to know how to leverage AI, because you see, AI is free. We're all using AI, but we're not all getting the same output. You see, because you have to know how to communicate with it. You have to understand the the intricacy of it, right? Because you can be using AI. I'm using AI, but you're getting a different output than me, because you don't know how to use it properly, right? So as I said here, this is a sales funnel, right, that I created. What else did I create? I created a credit score game, all right, with it, right? Fully functioning credit score game, or simulator, where people can simulate their financial situation, pay bills, right? What else did I create? I created a strength scope assessment, right? So it's an assessment game. So this assessment will help you identify your unique patterns of strength across 5 core domains. So I created this, right? So basically it will ask you some questions. So it's an assessment game, right? So you can create this. So if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're a business coach, right? And then you trying to help your clients to discover their strength, then you can create an assessment game, right? So which statement best describes you? And this was all AI. I did this in less than 10 minutes. No coding skills, no technical skills, right? So you can do whatever you want with AI. Whatever you can imagine, you can do, right? You can start a free game and then, right? And then create sponsorship for that free game, right? What else did I create, right? You can create a fully functioning landing page. This is one of the landing page that I created, right? So listen, and then this is my website that I created too, all with AI. So I'm going to end it here. As you can see here, our game is fully functioning. I'm going to leave my link below. If you want to contact me for a one-on-one training session, the link is going to be below. I'm going to be doing workshops soon, so you can subscribe to the channel. Watch out for that. But if you want to contact me for one-on-one training, the link is going to be below. And it's also, All right, listen, I'm out of here. I'm going to see you all in the next video. I am out. Peace.